Welcome back everyone to the channel for another video. This is Q50 Beast. Today we will be looking at the 2005 BMW M3. This is a great all-around car. This is a great GT racing car. This is a great road racing car, drag racing car. It handles tremendous. It's just an all-around excellent car. It pretty much serves as a benchmark for all of the cars in its class. Just take a look at the lines. This thing is a very low set, pretty wide-bodied car straight from the factory. They sport pretty big engines for the size of the car, big turbos, and again, all around fun and versatile car. You can put this thing in many types of races. But before we get into this tune, I would like for you all to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you're notified when we upload these videos. Thanks in advance. All right, let's go ahead and get into this tune. All right, going over to the conversion, we're gonna look at the engine swaps, and we're gonna put this 4-liter V8 in it. It sounds tremendous. I was compelled to go with the stock engine. It was very intriguing to me, but we went on with the 4-liter V8. That's what you usually find in these cars on the street. We left it as a rear-wheel drive vehicle. We did a twin turbo upgrade on this thing. No body kit, but let's take a look at the kits. This one is pretty nice and really good for road racing applications. Just slowed our quarter-of-a-mile time down a little bit, so we didn't go with it, but it'll handle better. There's some applications for this as well. It's pretty it's out there, but I can see some uses for it for different races. But we went with the stock kit. It's pretty wide anyway with the stock body kit, so we left that alone. All right, going over to the engine compartment, we did a race intake, we did race fuel system, we did race ignition, we did a race exhaust, we did race cams and valves, we did a race valves, we also did race engine block, and we did race pistons and compression, and we did race turbos. And looking at the intercooler, we did a race intercooler. We did no oil cooling on this car, and we went with the race flywheel. Going over to the brakes, of course we did the race brakes so we can get this thing stopped and tuning. And we did with the race suspension, race front anti-roll bars, race rear anti-roll bars. We did nothing with the chassis reinforcement, and we did a full weight reduction on the car. Get rid of all that extra weight. All right, over to the clutch, we went with the race clutch, race transmission. We went with the race driveline, and we've also went with the race differential. Moving over to the tires, we went with drag tires on this drag build. In the front wheel, we left it alone. And the rear wheel, we extended it to 305 so we can get that power down. Going to the rims, there were many options that look very well on this car. You could put anything on it. Find the lightest wheels that you want. But we went with these works. They look pretty good on the car. We got a paint from someone else, so the wheels were painted black, but it looked really good. I just left it alone. With the front wheels, we went with 21s, and the rear wheels we went with 21. So if you want to do car shows and things like that, we can do that. We extended the rear track width to the widest, and also for the front, we did the same thing so we can handle better. And with the front bumper, we did nothing. Rear wing, we did nothing. And the rear bumper, we did nothing. This car looks really good as it comes. So 31.5 for the tires in the front and 15s in the rear, so we can get that power down. And we went 247 final gear, 450 for the first gear, 273 for the second gear, 185 for the third gear, 135 for the fourth gear. Fifth gear, we went with 1. And the sixth gear is 0.80. We did nothing with the alignment. Anti-roll bars, we did not touch this car at all. This is why I wanted to do this tune. We did nothing with the springs at all. This car came to us fully tuned. As far as suspension and those types of things, dampening, we didn't touch it. This car came this way. That's why I wanted to do this video. We didn't have to do anything. Watch how this thing performs. Aero, brake, and differential, we did nothing. I didn't even heat the tires up. All we did was kind of touch the gears. All right, so let's go ahead, and that's the share code if you're interested. Look at that very long first gear. We got that tuned pretty well. Second gear is good. Third gear, it flows through. This car has very long gears. This is a 4-gear tune for the half mile. And look at that thing, over 175 miles per hour. All right, we'll put this thing in a quarter of a mile and show you. Very, very good launch. Slight chirp in second gear. And this thing is flowing down the track. This is flowing down the track. 4-liter V8 with turbo, over 153 miles per hour. And this is how the car looks when it leaves. It's very planted. It doesn't move. This car is solid. And let's take a look at how long these gears are. I love how long the gears are. So if you're in a road race, you're not switching gears so much. This thing will handle those gears pretty well. This is an all-around great car. Look how this thing rolls down there, and it's realistic. That's what I like about it. It's realistic. I hope you guys and girls are enjoying these videos, and I would love to see your feedback. Hey, please like, share, and subscribe. This is Q50 Beast. Peace out.